I'm Jacqueline Bishop. I am an artist, a writer, and a scholar.
My name is Stella Dadzie. I'm a writer, black feminist historian, probably best known for co-writing The Heart of the Race, Black Women's Lives in Britain.
My work of late has looked at ceramics and the place of the market woman, specifically in Caribbean society. One of the things, how the market woman functioned, was that she was the person to whom you went and you told your secrets, because she was the one who had the knowledge, because she knew the botanicals and the plants to give you agency and autonomy over your body. But she had to have the wherewithal to know all of what was going on in her community, in her society. And I saw my great grandmother function in this way, but keep her mouth shut. She would keep all the secrets about who she gave plants to have an abortion, who she gave plants to for a venereal disease, so that's how I came up with the title of the Keeper of All the Secrets.
I love the title, Keeper of Secrets, because in a way, that's what you're alluding to, the fact that when you look at that plate and the images on the plate, there's a whole set of secrets to be unearthed. She comes across as a really powerful and important figure to me precisely because she could move invisibly around the island, and that gave her all kinds of powers that most enslaved people didn't have.
I remember growing up with my grandmother, and one of the joys that she gave herself was buying a set of plates. And she had this magnificent mahogany cabinet that is in just about every home. It's one of the ways that you show, along with buying a bed, that you're a woman now, right?
To aspire to own even a plate would have been huge, and some achieved it.
After my grandmother died, I was inordinately close to my grandmother. I was just walking through the house and looking at these plates, but they had a history that was a colonial history, right? And so I decided, what if I started telling our history and my own history on these plates?
It's essential work, and to encourage people to start to think differently about that history and recognise what I've said for many years, which is there's no really such thing as black history. There's simply that hidden history, all those hidden voices and narratives and stories and perspectives that have been airbrushed out of the picture because of who had the power to control the story. If we think about the relevance of these stories to women today, that notion that even back then black women were using the limited reproductive agency they had to take some control back, I think that's quite an empowering message.
I have worked specifically in porcelain. Now, porcelain has a very specific history in that it is a very white medium. And I am very keen on how it is that these figures that I am putting onto porcelain move about in that white space. There is always that longing to know yourself fully, which is almost amputated for those of us in the diaspora. I'd done work on plates before, but I wanted to do a tea set this time around because so much of the botanicals come in the form of teas.